So, hello students. Today we are going to learn chapter number 5 of class 10, that is arithmetic progressions. In short, which is also known as AP. Okay. So, let us start part 1. In this part we are going to learn what is an arithmetic progression, that is about introduction of arithmetic progression. So now let us consider a list of numbers. Okay, so here we have some numbers. We have considered it to be as a list of numbers. For example, 2, 5, 8, 11. Now in this list, each number, okay, it is known as term. Okay, now each of these numbers are known as terms. This number, that is the first term or the first number, is known as first term. Okay, so in this way we are having different list. For example, here we have one list, here also we have one list. Okay, so three different lists we are having. Okay, now if you look at that list, okay, it can be seen that every next number, for example, if this one is first term, second, third, fourth, and so on. So if you see it, every next number we are getting it by adding some specific number in the previous number. For example, we get 5. So when do we get 5? When we add 3 in the first number, that is 2, we get 5. Then we get our third term as 8. So when do we get 8? So when we again add 3 in second term, that is 5. Then we get 11. So when do we get 11? When we add 3 in the third term. Okay, so here this 3 is a number which is added to every successive number. Okay, so in other words we can say that this addition of 3 is common in each of this term. Every new number is produced when 3 is added to the previous number. Okay, so let us consider our next example now. Here we have 100, 70, 40. Okay, so now here it can be seen that every next number, that is 70 and 100. 70 we are getting when from 100 we are subtracting 30. Then 40 we are getting if from 70 we are subtracting again 30. So here we can see that every next number is formed when we are subtracting 30 from the previous number. Okay, so here it can be seen in this way. Okay, so now here we can see that this minus 30 is common in these three terms. Okay, then now look at next one. Now here we are having 3 3 3 and so on. So how can we get the next term? What should we add in the previous term to get the same number as it is? So every time we go on adding 0. So here it can be seen that when 0 is added to the previous number, we get the result. Okay, so here everywhere the common number is 0. Now this common number which we consider, in other words, it is known as common difference. Okay, so now what is common difference? Okay, so this common difference is nothing but the difference between the two consecutive terms. For example, now let me highlight it with a different color. 5 minus 2, it is 3. 8 minus 5, it is 3. 11 minus 8, that is 3. So we can say that now this 3 is what? It is the common difference which is indicated by the letter D. Okay, so now here we have calculated the common difference. So how to calculate the common difference? We subtract second term minus first term. Okay, that is the next term minus previous term. Now here also we can find the common difference. Okay, same rule is there, second term minus first term, then next term minus previous term. So 70 minus 100, so our answer will be minus 30. 40 minus 70, our answer will be minus 30. Then now here if you want to find the common difference, okay, so what is the common difference now? So 3 minus 3, 0. Again 3 minus 3, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. Okay, now here we can see that in every successive subtraction the difference is same. So such a list of numbers, okay, where the difference between the two consecutive terms is same, that is common difference. Okay, then we say that these numbers are in arithmetic progression, or this list of numbers, they show arithmetic progression. Let us revise it once again. So what is arithmetic progression, or when a list of numbers can be said to be in arithmetic progression if the difference between the successive terms. Okay, for example, here we can see that second minus first minus 13, third minus second again minus 13. So the difference between the successive terms is the same. So we can say that this number, or this list of number, is what? Showing arithmetic progression. Here also we can see 3 minus 3 0, 3 minus 3 again 0. So the difference between the successive terms is how much? 0, that is same. So we can say that these numbers are also showing arithmetic progression. Okay. Now next condition is that what should be the sign for this common difference? So this common difference, here we can see that it may be positive, it may be negative, or it may be 0. So let us clear it. It may be positive, or it may be negative, or it may be 0. Okay, the value of common difference, it may have sign positive sign, negative sign, or its value may be 0. Okay, so now I think it is clear to you what is arithmetic progression, or when a list of numbers can be considered to be in arithmetic progressions. Okay, now next topic. Now our next topic is a common difference. Already we have seen that what is common difference. Okay. Now let us consider that this A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on up to AN, these all numbers, these all are what terms? They are in AP. Now what does it mean by they are in AP, or arithmetic progression? If we say that this list of numbers shows arithmetic progression, then second term minus first term, third minus second, fourth minus third, they all should have same difference. Okay, in other words, we can say that the value of a2 minus a1 must be d, a3 minus a2 should also be same, and a4 minus a3 should also be same. Okay, then only we can say that this difference is common difference. Okay, now clear one thing, that when the list of numbers are having common difference, we can say that they are showing AP. And in other words, we can say that when the list of numbers are in AP, their difference must be same. Okay, so I think this must be clear to you. Now let us consider an example of finding the common difference. Okay, so here it is given that find the common difference D in the following. Okay, so here what conditions are here? We have a list of numbers. Each number is known as term. Okay, so this is our first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and so on. Okay, remember that our first term is indicated by A1, or we can also write it as simply A. Both these indicate that it is first term. Our second term, then A2, third term, A3, fourth term, A4 and so on. Okay, up to nth term is given by AN. Okay, now now in this example, first term, second term, third term and fourth term. Okay, so I have indicated over here. So now here we have A1 equals to 10, A2 equals to 15, A3 equals to 20. Now we want to find the common difference. It means that this number is forming an AP. Then only we are able to find the common difference. Okay, so how to find the common difference? Already we have seen, we will subtract second term minus first term. Okay, so common difference D is given by, you can consider any of this one, either A3 minus A2 or A2 minus A1. Okay, right now I have written here A2 minus A1. Now what is the value of A2? So it is 15. A1, that is 10. So we get it as 15 minus 10. So that is how much? 5. Okay, now it must be clear to you how to find the common difference. Okay, now let us see our next one. Now here we have a list of numbers. Okay, 147, 150, 153, 156. So these all are nothing but the terms. Okay, so now here our first term is what? It is given by either A or A1. So that is what? 147. Our second term is given by A2 and that is here in this list 150. Our next term is A3. In this list it is 153 and so on. Okay. Now we know how to find the D. If we consider that these all numbers are already forming an AP, okay, then we can find D. Remember again, we can find D only if these numbers are forming an AP. Okay, so D is given by A2 minus A1 or any consecutive subtraction. So we get 150 minus 147, that is 3. Now for this list of numbers or for this list of terms, common difference is 3. Okay, now A1 equals to A, so that is 147. Again we are going to write it in a different way. Okay, now how to get A2? So we get second term when we add this difference in the first term, that is 147 plus 3. So just to check whether we have same number. Yes, we have same number. Now how to get A3? So we get A3 when what happens when this difference is added in the previous number. Okay, so we get it as 150 plus 3. Now value of A2 is 150, so 150 plus 3 equals to 153. Then A4. Okay, so now what will be A4? So it is A3 plus D, that equals to 150 plus 3 equals to 156. Okay, in other words we can deduce a formula for this one, that AN equals to A in bracket n minus 1 plus D. Okay, so this is our general formula. Is it clear? Now with the help of this one we can find if we are given with the first term and the difference, we can go on forming the AP. Okay, for example, now here it is given that write the first four terms of an AP when the first term A and the common difference D are as follows. Okay, so here we have our first term value of A is 10 and D is also 10. Now what we have to do? We have to find the first four terms. So what we will write? A1 as A, A2 as A plus D, A3 as A2 plus D, A4 as A3 plus D. Okay, so by using that, what do we get now? A1 equals to A equals to 10. Now A2, okay, so A2 will be equals to A plus D. We have to add difference. So that equals to now A is 10 and D is also 10. So our value of second term will be 20. Okay. Now look at third term. So what will be third term? A3 will be equals to second term plus D. Now what is the value of second term? So value of second term is 20. So we have written here 20 plus value of D. So that is 10. So total 30. Now what will be A4? So it will be third term, that is A3 plus D. So it is given by A4 equals to A3 plus D, that equals to 30 plus 10 equals to 40. Okay, so now these are our four terms. Our first term is 10, second term 20, third term 30 and fourth term 40. If question is given that write the AP or what is the list of numbers, so finally you can write the list of number is 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. Okay, now next example. Now here it is given that our A, that is first term, is minus 1.25 and value of D, that is common difference, is minus 0.25. Okay, so again same procedure. A will be equals to, that is A1 will be equals to A and that equals to minus 1.25. Okay, then A2 will be equals to, now already we have seen how to get A2, so we will add difference in the first term. Our first term is minus 1.25, difference is minus 0.25, both are having negative sign and added, so we'll directly add this number, so our answer will be minus 1.50. Now, how to get A3? So A3 will be equals to second term plus difference because we are having only these values. That is A2 plus D. Now, what is A2? So A2 is minus 1.50 that we have written here plus D. So D is minus 0.25. Again, both are negative signs. So we can directly add them. So our answer is minus 1.75. Okay. And finally, our fourth term, that is A4, is given by third term plus D. So our answer will be third term is minus 1.75 plus minus 0.25. Again, both are negative, so we can directly add them. So our answer will be minus 2. Okay, so hope you all must have understood up till here. So this much is enough for today. Thank you.